Today I'm going to talk about the evolution of the pricing of my work and what I charge now. So, to start off with, this is the first painting. Well, this is a print, obviously. I can take this out of this here little bag. How in the world? So this is the painting. Now, which I think, I did not like this painting at first, which I think that played into why I priced it the way I did. So I sold this for only $75. I could have got way more. People love this painting. This is my best-selling print by a long shot. But like I said, me personally, I did not like this painting, which I think started from me taking forever. So this painting took me forever to finish. It was like the first painting I did was like a lot of like, it was my first like painting was like a building in it. When you paint a building, there's lots of lines, lots of very subtle value changes, but you have to be very careful and your line work has to be good. So for me, I'm not used to that. And so it was definitely a roller coaster. This definitely stressed me out. So this one I sold, it was about this size, by the way. So this is my 9x12 print. So it was about this size. So this is about the size of the painting. So here's a reference of the canvas board that I use. That's about that size, about this size. 12 inches. And it was, I sold it for $75. It was an entire roller coaster too. It was in the middle of winter, and where the person who bought it, where they were, I think it was like Ohio or something. It was snowing, and so they could not deliver it, and so they sent it back to me. So I guess I had a chance to kind of keep it, but they sent it back to me, and I sent it back. I was so stressed because that was my first painting I ever sold when I started my store on Etsy. So I was like, oh my gosh, she's gonna think I'm a scammer, everything, she's gonna accuse me of fraud, she's gonna tell everybody. But it worked out. I was so happy when she finally got it. I was just happy to have something sold. And it wasn't until I realized, like, a lot of people have asked me since then to buy that painting. So that's what like kind of like let me know. I could have sold it for more, definitely, because people like it for whatever reason. Which I now understand, like, how the elements sort of like work together. Like, I came up with this stuff in the moment. Obviously, it is my work. But I was like so annoyed. I got to where I was so annoyed with how much there was to do that because I felt like, oh, it was just never ending, this line, or this, there's still a little bit here, a little bit there. But once I finished it, and it went through a couple of changes as well. So when I did this painting, I didn't initially have this bush here, because in the reference photo there was no bush. I used to reference like a screenshot from like a video I saw on TikTok. I was like, oh my god, that's framed very nicely. It's gonna make a nice picture. But I guess it worked out. I still regret how little I sold that for. $75. Um, and then so then there's this one, which half of my paintings have been like gifts, birthday gifts. And you know, an artist, it's very smart to be nice to them because let me tell you something. Artists will give you a painting as a birthday gift, quick and in a hurry. So that's what this one was. An associate of mine. We kind of work together in a way. She's always been nice to me, so I wanted to do something for her. And so this was the painting. And yeah, it came out pretty nice, so happy with it. People started asking, so I made some prints. So I didn't sell that one for anything. But then there was this one, which I had these all wrapped up. But let me open this real quick. This one, I love this painting, and this is another popular one. This is probably like my third best-selling print. So this one is called Winter Walk. And so I was like, oh my goodness. I just really loved the color, the variation. The original painting is a bit more tealish, greenish tint to the blue. But I think the print still captured very well the values and the quality of the painting. These prints are very good. Anyone, if anyone needs a print plug, you can let me know. But so back to this. So this one I was feeling a little bit more confident. Once I sold that painting, I got a little bit more confident. I sold this one for $85. I thought I was doing something. Also around this same size, this 9x12 size, and it's I was so happy to sell that one too. I was like, oh my gosh, people want to buy my stuff. But this one also, I was so mad that I sold it for $75 because so many people have also asked me to buy this one since then. And sometimes I just have a headache all day when I think about the money I lost out on, unfortunately. So, yeah, so this one, it is, so this was the next one. Which actually, this one was also a birthday gift. So, I've made a similar one since then. But this one came out really good. I have this one friend who is also an artist, but she understands the value of being nice to an artist. So she's done got 2 original paintings from me so far, and she's probably going to get another one eventually because she's very supportive. And she asked for it. Closed mouths don't get fed, okay? So yeah, so this one was also a birthday gift, so I got nothing from that. I guess I got friendship, so that was the cost of that one. But okay, let me see which was next. I think this one was next. I believe so. I believe this one was next. So this one, I'm running out of time. So I will get started on this one in the next part. Because this one